I'm kind of trying to do this by myself today because I wanted to, and I don't really have any help, and I'm not very good at this, so I'm just going to make baked apples. So I already have the apples prepped. They're over here. Look at them. They have nice little holes in them. The process is pretty simple for that. You just take a knife and you cut holes in your apples. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to turn the oven on because that oven needs to be nice and warm in order to make our apples soft. And we're going to get some butter and brown sugar, and we're going to make them really sweet because they're a dessert. You can add whatever else you want to it, but this is what I'm doing. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to open up the butter, and we're going to get a spoon. And we're going to put a spoonful of butter in between all the apples. Well, not in between them, inside of them. They should be pretty flat on the bottom, so it should keep most of everything inside of them. And that'll help to keep them caramelizing and all that. Make sure and wash your hands because you're going to use your hands a lot. And it's gross if you don't wash your hands. Only yucky people don't wash their hands. Remember that. And don't touch yucky people. They're normally not good. Like Francis's girls. Talk to him about them, but you know, that doesn't change much because that's just how he is. You put a little bit more butter in that one. Because you know, everyone's happier when they're fat. They are. And they tend to not run as fast. And that helps with a lot of stuff. Okay, that should be enough butter in each of them. And make sure and wash your hands again because this is yucky. And good. Dry them a little bit. And now we're going to open up the brown sugar. And we're going to put a little bit into each apple. You know, Alan really loves these. Alfred likes them too, but he doesn't come over as much. He gets scared. You know, he has such a weird thing about 2Ps. He seems to think we're going to try and kill him, you know? But he eats too much junk food. His blood is too sugary. Hear me, I'm just tripping all over my words today. Then I'm also going to put some oatmeal in these so that they will have like a crumble in them when they're done. And I just use plain oatmeal. Little plain oatmeal and scoop it right in. As you can see, I'm still using my hands because it's easier than getting spoons for everything. Except for the butter. You want a spoon for butter because that's yucky. And you get enough of it on your hands anyways. It's not exactly precise, so don't worry about it. You can add seasonings. A little bit of cinnamon and nutmeg is always good on apples. So that's what I'm going to do today. A little nutmeg. And a little cinnamon. It'll be nice and yummy. And it'll make your house smell like apple pie. Which everyone likes if their house smells like apple pie. Because it makes everyone feel warm and fuzzy inside. And that's the best kind of warm and fuzzy. The other kind of warm and fuzzy tends to leave burn marks. So that's the beginning of our apples. They look good. And once the oven is preheated, we're going to put the apples in them. And then they will bake for about 30 or so minutes. And they should be really yummy when they come out. Yeah, so we'll show back up after they've baked. Okay, puppets, I'm back. And I've taken the apples out. They're really good. They got a little soft. And the butter got out a little bit. But that's fine because we're going to put this with ice cream. And everything's better with ice cream. And sugar and all those yummy things, you know. So a little bit of vanilla ice cream goes really well with your apples. Because like I said before, it's kind of like an apple pie without all the crust. Because crust is really hard to make and I didn't want to. So just a little bit of ice cream on the side. Like that. And that's going to be really yummy. Maybe a little bit more ice cream because I have a sweet tooth. And they're really hot. So if they're really hot, then a little bit more ice cream is a good idea. And you can serve these with whipped cream or whatever you want, really. It's kind of a do whatever you want kind of dish. But that's how I make baked apples. And that's what they look like. And they're yummy. And a great way to use up leftover apples from fall. So, I hope you all have a good day. And I hope you try this sometime. Because it's a lot better than just eating junk food all the time. Even though this is junk food. But it's not store-bought junk food, which makes it better for you. Bye!